I find it ironic because I think most Americans, but maybe it's only, like I heard recently a statistic, 33%, right? But I would think it's more. Like most Americans would not normally trust the government with helping them. Like what does the government actually do to help you?
And they don't trust the
They
CDC.
help big corporations, industry, all the people that got those people into Congress or ultimately to become president. Those people all got to get taken care of.
They don't trust the CDC, Americans. We have the polling on this.
Is that true?
That is true.
Okay, so here's the CDC promoting that we have to do all of these things, right? I don't like profiteering in war,
Right.
Think of the billions of dollars that have gone to big pharma. But I was getting back to my original point. The last people I would trust with my health is big pharma and big government, because neither one of those strike me as caring entities.
Spoken as the perfect redneck hippie. Really, if that message doesn't,
they're all about profit.
Exactly.
They're all about profit.
And both sides know that.
And it's obscene, the profit they've made.
Well, again, and there's just a lot of money in selling medicine. I'm not saying some of it isn't necessary and some of it isn't helpful and has saved lives, but we should be able to, make decisions about our own personal health. I always say, Obama said, if you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor. That was like the big selling point with Obamacare. Remember that? If you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor. And when it turned out like 2% of people weren't able to keep their doctor, of course, the Republicans made it seem like it was the end of the world, when that was actually a pretty good percentage for doing something as big as Obamacare.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, but I took that seriously. I do like my doctor, and I'm going to keep him.
Yeah.
And I know plenty of doctors who have, let's just say, an alternate view of what the Dr. Fauci wing of medicine believes and would recommend. I should have the right to listen to those doctors. They are doctors. Why are your doctors genius? You can see plenty of doctors on Twitter writing op-ed columns in newspapers and stuff who have a very alternative point of view that you and I would more agree with. What? It says MD, sometimes MD, and then some other fucking degree they have on the wall. Why? They have the same degree. If it's the magic formula to have the answers, to have gone to medical school, and I'm not saying I know what doctors know who go to medical school, but if that was a magic formula, then why do they disagree with each other? If that one is the science. The science. And the science says people with a mask outside.
But see, this is the disparity. Like there's the germ theory and there's the terrain theory. Right?
We've discussed this many times.
Well, you and I have, but we haven't discussed
You're
this.
right, sorry.
So
people should know about that.
The germ theory, which was kind of foisted on the public by a gentleman named Louis Pasteur, who basically stole every good idea he never had from another guy named Antoine Béchamp. Béchamp believed in the terrain theory, and Pasteur believed in the germ theory, right?
Can I just lay one bit of pipe here?
Yeah.
The germ theory, some people are going to think that means that they don't believe in germs. It's not that we don't believe it, that germs are real. We believe in germs are real. We just believe...
Well, okay.
Right.
But the germ theory is that like there's some, Pasteur proclaimed that he knew this 1878 before the French Academy of Science. He says, I know that every disease comes from these microbes that float through the air and just like land on your food or in your eyeball or something. The next thing you know, you're sick and maybe you die. And it enters, these germs enter a pristine body, basically, internal.
Well, they enter your body
this is a part of the germ theory, that it's a pristine slate in there, and that these germs enter and they cause the havoc, okay? Well, this is the great thing about that. Now, this is the backbone of Western medicine, right? Including what is the culmination of vaccination.
Yeah, virus is more with vaccines, but yeah,
well,
can be both.
Germ is a virus, right? Same thing.
A germ? Well, no, they're two different organisms. Germs.
No, they aren't. A germ is just a broader term, which viruses,
Well, bacteria. Okay,
microbes,
bacteria,
pathogens,
bacteria, and viruses.
and bacteria. It all falls under the heading of germs,
But they're
right?
two. But it's like an antelope and a kitten. I mean, a germ is not a virus. I mean, a bacteria is not a virus.
This is a.
But it's important. Bacteria is not a virus, is it? There's two different organisms.
No, but they're all germs. Germs is just the broader term. It's the umbrella term for all of these things, all of these specific things.
I think
saying.
of germs as
Like
bacteria.
like
pathogens, I think, is the broader term for viruses.
Right, but I'm saying those are all under the umbrella of germs. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah, people are going to think we've been smoking pot.
Well, we haven't. But anyway,
Yes,
I
okay.
believe in the terrain theory. This is the main thing I want to get across. I believe in the terrain theory.
I do too.
But can I finish what I want to say? I don't want to interrupt your interruption, dude.